After discussions with the family, the BBC announced it was to broadcast his final Hootenanny posthumously, in tribute. So there he is, this pinstriped phantom, ghost-dancing boogie-woogie across the quays from beyond the grave, resurrected on our screens for one night only. This night. When we look at the sky differently and dream dreams of ourselves, but better. We are perhaps initially sceptical, but we settle in eventually to the usual formula. The big band, a soul enchantress, something youthful with drums and probably Paul Weller. It is easy to forget. It is so easy. There is chat, and he engages with celebrity flavours of the month like they are old friends, talks highlights of the year just ended. But it is not over, though by the time of broadcast, of course, it is. In more ways than one. As a stopped clock ticks in catch-up closer to 12, and in our as-live lives the dawn of a new year polishes its shoes, it dawns on us too. He stares down the lens, throws wide his arms with the bonhomie of a gent at once, man of the people and Deputy Lieutenant of Kent. But there is an emptiness inside all of us watching, and it's only now we realise how sad this all is. And as the pipes and drums of the Scots Guards call midnight, we are surprised to find ourselves crying. But in the past and the present, the drink is flowing, and everyone is in agreement now that this is January, except it's not for him. We so want it to be, so want it to be true, because we don't want to think that this is the last time that any of this will happen. We don't want to think of what the next 365 days might throw at us. We don't want to grow up and get old and lose yet another thing we used to rely on. We don't want it to end. We don't want to sober up. We don't want to go back to work. We don't want to break the resolutions that are forged tonight in the firework displays that are searing the skies above every British city. We don't want it to end. But it has, already. Weeks ago. We stayed in for this. Didn't go to that bar this year. This became the plan. Urban hillsides and pub car parks have never been so spacious. And a man tapping his foot beneath a piano stool in time to a tromboned tune long gone has never seemed so devastating or so wrong. But this is what he would have wanted. We tell ourselves as the Prosecco flows, soundtracked by an unexpected duet, this is exactly what he would have wanted. Not a hole in the schedules, not a film repeat filling the graveyard shift. No pun intended. No. Pun intended. Let's pun and joke and dance and swear. Let's drink and chat and play and boogie, because this will never happen again. This night, this morning, this year. And the suddenly much-missed man himself stares through the screen into the year he's flirting with, but will never live to see, and says the words we need to hear now and always. Have a fucking great year. We salute with our drinks. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think.